Hi everybody, my name is Giancarlo Caltabiano and today we'll be reviewing Grad Rush. Now in this game you're trying to get a total of 10 GPA in your graduation. Now will your students make it to the end or will they give up and drop out? Well, let's find out. It's important to note that this is a two-player game but it has a team play variant. Now let's do a quick setup. There are two identical decks which each player will shuffle and put on the board here. Now each player will draw 5 cards and they can mulligan once if they wish. This means shuffle it all back into the deck and draw another 5 cards. Finally, each player starts at 0 credits. Now let's take a look at the student cards. They each have a name, cost, a type, which is their click, speed, GPA, and special ability. Now for the event cards, these are special action cards that have a one-time effect and are discarded when played. They can be played during your opponent's turn. Now let's take a look at the board. The center is called the hall, and the side closest to you is your first semester, and then your second and third and so on up to your 8th semester. You will be playing students on the side closest to you, and they will try to move up their graduation or drop out during their journey. Now let's take a look at turn phases and what you can do during your turn. First, there's the habit phase. If some of your active students have habits, they will have to activate that effect. Then you'll draw back up to 5 cards. You also get 5 credits at the start of your turn, and this is increased by 1 for every student your opponents graduated. Next is the passing period, when you move your students according to their speed. They can also push their friendly students while moving. If you try to move into a space your opponent's students are occupying, then a standoff will take place. This is like a rock, paper, scissors type of battle. On the board, you can see a summary of what wins over what. For example, a jock will beat a weirdo, but a prep can outsmart a jock, and so on. Events can also be played and effects can be used during face-off. The loser will drop out of school and end up in your dropout pile. Once all your students have moved and faced off, you can do the final phase of your turn, which is to place students into your first semester, or you can mulligan your hand and draw 5 new cards. Once done, your opponents take their turn and go back and forth like this until a player has reached a total of 10 GPA in the graduation pool to win the game. Grad Rush comes with many modes and variants for a good replay value, like a football that moves around the hall or different sized hallways. What about playing with students face down instead? There's so many possibilities for house rules as well, so it's got a good replay value for sure. The artwork is fun and works well with the theme, the production quality is okay, and the tokens do their job when students change click, but nothing great. I feel this is a good two-player game for parents who want to show their kids what school will be like, and it does a great job of capturing what it's like to be a part of a clique. The game also has good player interaction with the face-off and surprise events, last-minute click changes, and so on. So you have tactical choices on the grid, but also long-term strategy when playing students. Maybe putting a quicker student behind a slower one to push them to their limit, so to make sure they pass and hopefully graduate. If you're looking for a two-player game easy to learn with tactics and strategy, take a look at Grad Rush. Enjoyed our review? Like the video and subscribe. You can also find us on social media like Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for watching. Until next time.